South Korea's consumer prices rose at their fastest pace in nearly 5 years last month. That was mainly due to a spike in the price of oil, as well as agricultural and farm goods. Kim Min-ji breaks down the digits for us.
Korea's consumer price growth has risen to the highest level in almost 5 years. The country's consumer price index rose 2.2% in March from a year ago, accelerating from 1.9% growth in February. The figure is the highest since the 2.2% recorded back in June 2012.
The increase comes on the back of rising gas prices at the pump and higher utility bills that pushed up inflation, along with expensive fruit and vegetable prices. Global oil prices are another factor. We must note that oil prices hit extremely low levels in March of last year.
In fact, the prices of petroleum products have risen over 14% to their highest level since November 2011. That helped pull consumer price growth up by 0.59 percentage points overall. Agricultural, livestock and fisheries rose 5.8% in March, leading to a gain of 0.46 percentage points in overall inflation.
The upward pressure in prices is expected to continue for some time, especially due to a base effect from higher global oil prices compared to last year and prices of fresh food produce. But since there isn't a supply and demand problem, it's not expected to see a sharp rise.
The government is vowed to keep close tabs on prices, especially on goods or services that affect the average household. There are both positive and negative factors ahead. The recovery in global oil prices has slowed, and the prices of agricultural products will drop with the arrival of the spring harvest season. But at the same time, there is the possibility of fluctuations in global oil prices and bad weather conditions like dry spells.
Experts say although there's a limit in what the government can do, it needs to actively maintain supply and demand as well as be open to increasing imports for price stability in the long run. A failure to do so can weigh on consumer sentiment. Kim Min-ji, Arirang News.